No more can be traded. My heart's have been spaded. I'm not too prideful to up and leave. You've been all complacent. The tides have been changing. Love is just patience, and for you.
Oh, what's up, bookish babes? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I decided to share with you guys some of my most anticipated reads of 2024. Now, this is different from the releases. These are books that are already published, already out, and some I already have on hand. But it's just books that I haven't got to in 2023 that I want to get to in 2024. So we're gonna start with the ones that's on my Kindle that I do not own. These are books that are not in my possession right now, but I will be purchasing them in if they are a series, the whole series. Now, the first one is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. Y'all, I swear I've been saying this lady name correct all day. But when I get on camera to say it to you guys, it comes out wrong. But I've been hearing a lot of people say, mentioning this book and saying how they enjoyed this book and they love this book. Larry Reese even did a special edition cover for this book. And when I seen that, I was like, I have to add this to one of my TBRs because I want to read this book. I've been saying I want to read this book for the longest time, and I just need to do it. Now, the next book is a book that I kind of usually I'm scrolling through my Kindle looking for books to add to my Kindle list, I guess you would say. And I've come across a few books that I want to read on Kindle by authors that I have not read yet. And the first one is Outdrawn by Deanna Gray. It's like a good book. I read some of the comments and reviews of this book, and a lot of people said they actually enjoyed this book. I haven't heard anyone mention it on TikTok or Book Talk or BookTube, so I just like when I seen it, I was like, yeah, I want to read that one. I want to see what it's about because it's like giving 4-star, 5-star reads, and I want to read it. I want to read it. I want to see what it's about. The cover is super cute. I just love the cover. The cover is super pretty. Now, I want to read Caught Up by Liz Sumford. I just finished reading The Right Move, and I swear, y'all, Ryan Shea has a special place in my heart. Now I want to see what Kai gonna do because we know that I love a good single father romance. When it comes to single daddies, chef kiss. I feel like anything with the single father trope in it, I am here for it because one thing they gonna do is get down all child. If you haven't read a single father romance, please do so because baby, one thing them single fathers gonna do, they gonna do it because baby, it's it's just something about them that's like Heartless. When I read Heartless, which is a single father trope, y'all, special place in my heart. Kate Eden, special place in my heart. Love that man. Love that man to death. Oh, now this book, I think I read like the first 30% of it, and I have not finished it yet. But I want to finish it because it started off so good. I don't know why I haven't finished it yet. It's been on my Kindle for the longest, and I don't know. I don't know why I haven't finished it. I think I just start reading other books that's physically on hand and reading books for videos versus just reading for fun. I might even enter this into a mood reading vlog so that I can actually get through it because it's really good. It is Restore Me by J.L. Siegler. I know she has Restore Me in it. No. Yeah, it's Restore Me. I think she have one called Unravel Me, book 1 and book 2. I think it's called Unravel Me. But I've heard a lot of good things about that book, and I really want to finish this book so that I can dive into the rest of the series because, like I said, I've heard great things about this book. Everyone that reads it loves it, and all of that. Now, the last book that I don't own is To Be Loved by Bree Wright. Like I said, once again, I was scrolling through my KU, and this one popped up, and I was reading the reviews on them. And like I said, 4-star, 5-star reads, and I feel like the girls that's on KU are giving 4-star, 5-star reads, most of them, but I haven't just read them yet. Like I really don't be walking. I'm surprised. Like I've been using my Kindle so much lately that's why I've been kind of downloading books on there to read off of my Kindle because why pay for something that I'm not going to use? So I start using it. Now the ones that I have physically on hand is Pucking Around. Now this is book 1. This is book 1 of this series. I think it's 3 books in this series. This big old thing right here is a book 1. I stumbled across it in Books a Million. It's like, is it 700 pages? It's like a 700-page hockey romance. Yes, 734-page hockey romance. And apparently you're supposed to start with a prequel called that one night. So I'm gonna look up the prequel before I read this one to see. But I've heard some good things about this book. I heard it's spicy. And we love a good spice romance. One thing about hockey romance, I feel like anything to do with any sport romance, it has spice in it. Like spice. Especially these hockey players. Like these hockey players are like, y'all. I really want to read this. And then it gives me kind of like Chicago vibes. Oh, it's Jacksonville. Is it Jacksonville, Florida? Look, that's the only Jacksonville I know. So, I don't know. I'm interested in seeing what this is about. But 700-page hockey romance is crazy. And this is book one. What is book two and three looking like? But I want to read this. Now, the next book is a very short read. It's about cowboys, and apparently it's spicy too. I guess we got like a trend going on here. And that's Done and Dusted by Layla Sage. I want to read this. Anything with cowboy. I'm in my cowboy romance era right now because I love me a good cowboy. And Kate Eden, we're gonna always run it back to Kate Eden because that's Bay. Kate Eden is Bay. We love Kate Eden. So Done and Dusted is on my list before to read in 2024. I don't know why I was gonna say 2021. It's gonna take us back a couple years, but 2024, I'm most definitely going to get into this. This probably like the first books I read in the beginning of the year because these are some anticipated reads. These are books that I just want to read and it has been on my TBRs multiple times and I've been saying I want to read it. So, yeah. Now, the next book is Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. This is a part of her new Lakefront Billionaire series. I be trying, listen, I need to see when the next book of this series come out because one thing about me, I feel like if it's interconnected standalone, then I don't care. But if it's like a series that kind of just flows into each other, we're not reading no more until the next book coming out the month after. Because some of these books ends off on cliffhangers that have me on edge for the next 7 months because I want to know what happened in that book. So anytime I'm reading the book, I'm like, dang, I wonder what happened in this book. What the happened to like. But this one, I think it's internet connected standalone. Everybody that read this, give this book a 5 stars. So I want to be a part of that. I want to read it. I want to see what's going on. I want to see what Julian got going on. I just want to be a part of the clique that read this book. That read this book already. So in January, like I said, 2024, we're diving into Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. I need to see what's going on. Now, this book right here, I think I go in Target every other day, and I've seen this book on the shelf, and every time I go on Books A Million, I see this book, and every time I get on TikTok, I see somebody talking about this book. So I want to finally read this book. The other day, it's a girl that I follow on TikTok. Her name is Christian Reads, and she mentioned that someone sent her this book, and I was like, girl, let me just go buy this book because at this point, I'm tempting fate. Like at this point, y'all want me to read this book so bad that y'all keep shoving it down my throat that I'm just going to go buy it and read it. So that's what I did. Nick, you know what? I don't even know what this book about. But apparently it's a movie out about this book. It's My Fault. And a lot of people love this book and they say it's a good, well, they love the book, the movie, they say it's amazing. And I want to read it now. Now I'm interested in reading it. I don't know what this book about at all. I don't know anything about this book. Her name is Noah. Isn't that a boy name? Hmm. That's why I was just confused because I was like, isn't Noah a boy name? But Noah Morgan. I don't know. We gonna see. Maybe it's Noel or something. Mm-hmm. But anyways, let me stop. Look, I get caught up. I get so distracted really easy. The next book now. Yeah, don't judge me. Do not judge me that I have not read this book yet. Please don't. It's been out for a while, but it came out republished through Blooms, and it's A Thousand Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. Y'all, I think I kind of put this book off so much because the way that everyone says they cry through this book, and do y'all really want to see me cry? Is that what y'all really want? For me to be bawling my eyes out over a book? Please. So we're gonna be reading this. I might do reading OG TikTok books for a week and get this off my TBR because believe it or not, I haven't read Archer's Voice either. I don't even own that book. Crazy. I don't even own that book. And I just picked this up a couple months ago because I was like, well, I might as well just go ahead and read it and see what it's about. So, yeah. We're going to be doing this. We might be reading OG TikTok books, BookTok books, and see what this book's about. And I might even go purchase Archer's Voice today so that I can have that. The special edition cover, of course, because what if I love the book? And then they sell out all the special edition covers, then I'm gonna be upset. So we're gonna go ahead and get the special edition cover first. So that's that. Now the next book is another crowd favorite, and it is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. It was republished through Bloom. Well, it was published through Bloom, and I think the next one come out on the 26th of December. Binding 13 and Keeping 13? Binding 13 and Keeping 13? I don't know. Yeah, Binding 13 and Keeping 13. So Keeping 13 come out on the 26th. Republished on the 26th. So we're gonna have both. And we're gonna read this one first because like I said, a lot of people compare them to the Addicted Callaway series with their found family and their friendship. So I need to read this and see what it's about because like I said, well, all these books I just want to see. I just want to see what everybody's talking about. I want to see the hype behind these books. I just want to see. And the last book on this list so far, because I'm pretty sure I have a list, I can go on and on and on all day because there's a whole bunch of books that I want to read that I haven't read. But I want to keep this video short and sweet for you guys and not hold you guys up all day. The last one is Lotus. Now, I've recently seen a lot of people reading this one, and well, I know when I first got back into reading, people was talking about this book and how they enjoy this book and they love this book. I haven't read it, and then they finally published it through Blooms and put it in my Books a Million, and I picked it up and still haven't read it. And then I seen, like I said, Christian Reeves, this girl influenced my buying habits around here. She was reading and she was talking about how she gave it a 5-star and how she was just obsessed with this book. So I was like, let me put this on a TBR so I can read this because I need to get this book off my TBR so I can say I read it, so I can see the hype behind this book and see why everyone enjoys this book so much. So yeah, those are all the books that I'm anticipating on reading in 2024. Well, not all of them. Those are not the most anticipated new releases that I want to read. I will be sharing with you guys that probably in the video right after this one. So I'll share with you guys my 2024 most anticipated read in the next video. If not the next video, it will be a video shortly after. So yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and end today's video right here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all have a wonderful New Year's and happy holidays to you and your family. And I'll see y'all in my next video.
I'm calling bullshit. Say you got it, but you ain't got nothing. Bad bitches don't say shit, they just hustle.